that thing about extrajudicial killing was really an issue against me, true or not, in Davao City. Because my opponent was the bright guy. He's now sick. I hope he dies immediately. Bakit mo sabihin buhay? So if he's your enemy, I'm dead. It was, Sunny is there to tell you the truth. Consistently, I have not lost an election, by the way. Since 1988, tuloy-tuloy na ho yun hanggang the presidency. Now, I'm not lost an election, but I've been very consistent in and the attacks made on you. Remember, if you care to go to revisit the campaign days, that issue of extrajudicial killing was not an issue against me. It became an issue and a garbage when some senators, for money, I don't have to mention the names, when I was hitting the ratings very high, then they began to unleash, to jettison that garbage there. So, but it was not really an issue. It was only when I was, so I think now that it was the same issue that was being used now by the NGOs and the country officer maybe of the Human Rights Commission, and a president and a State Department lady and the EU. Ganito yan eh. This is how it developed. They use now election, until now they're using it against me. Some of them may be true, some or not. But I was trying to explain that I said there is no crime at all committed by me when I say I will kill all the criminals. It is not a crime to threaten criminals with death. That's the reason why they would go and say we'd go to war because you are behaving this way. There is no law in the Philippines which says I have to go to jail because I said you threaten the next generation and the speaker would kill you. I was trying to explain all of these things, the nuances of the law, the dynamics, but nobody was listening until now. So, what is my best defense as a lawyer? I insult people. So when I began to say, shit, God damn it, so everybody was looking at me. Ngayon, you are now listening to me, but only to hear bad words. Oh, I'll give you more. Blah, 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 blah. Ngayon, puro complaint na sila. Sinabi ko sa inyo, this is the story. At least give me the right to be heard. I will makinig, one by one. And besides, you'd never think of the diplomatic faux pas. This country is a member of the United Nations. I represent the sovereign authority. When I was mayor, you can attack me on the side. So I'm only just a mayor. But when I became, or now I am the president, at least be courteous. If you have a gripe or complaint against the Philippines, or personally sa akin, go to the United Nations, ventilate your gripe or your grievance, then ask for a motion that it be sent to the proper organ or agency under the United Nations. WTO, WHO, Human Rights, and all. UNICEF. Those are the bodies there, human rights. Then you ask somebody for a motion to send a rapporteur then he will investigate me, or he will call for a public hearing, then I respond, and you make a report, then that is the time that you put to task a sovereign nation. Nagkulang ang mga gago eh. Hindi pinag-aralan. Pati the soldier, the lawyers, EO. 7 idiots there, lawyers all. Sabi nila, this guy, this leader, has been heard threatening or intimidating with death criminals. Anak ka ng... That prompted me to write letters, and it is out. I invited President Obama, the Secretary of State, the United Nations, the Human Rights Commission, and the EU. Come here, investigate me. But give me also the right to be heard. So I will have to ask you questions after questioning me. Sige, takay dito. Paikutin ko kayo dito ng kamay ko and I play with you. I am very sure, they cannot be brighter than me. Maniwala kayo. Sir. Paikutin kita. You know, I said, I've been a trial lawyer for 8 years. I will play with you in public. I will ask 5 questions that will humiliate you. And I will ask 10 questions for you to agree with me. Bantayan ninyo, it will be an spectacle. You better watch it all. Maganda yan. It will give you an entertainment. Akala siguro ng mga buang kasi, ng Pilipinas, small nation, well, maybe God give you the money, but we have the brains. Ang problema lang is I don't know what happened to this country, but I'm sure after this moment, with this crowd, after my assurance that there will be no fixing of cases, there will be no exemptions, nothing of the sort. Just do business, I will protect you, and if there is anybody maghumihingi sa inyo, tell me, do not give me your name. Just talk to Lopez and Dominguez there. Sabihin lang ninyo. Because I'm trying now to just shoot the breeze also with the guys there sa Malacanang. I will allow RPTV open to the public. After the news of the day, you can text. If you do not want to include your name, fine. Lagay mo lang. Bureau of Customs, example only. Bureau of Customs, Mr. Martin Santos asking for money. Right, so that the entire people of the Philippines will see it every morning. So I can assure you. I will call him immediately, explain. But I will also give him the right to answer. That's in keeping with fair play. He can answer with this text. But you can, anybody of you, pag may maghingi, even the clerk, even the security guard, text mo lang. Sabi mo lang, Mayor, dyan sa custom ka, may naghingi. Then I will. I have prepared a special bullet for him. And a special rifle. One that cannot penetrate all throughout. Yung lang. Enough for him to suffer. Barilin natin ang mga... Salamat po.
Thank you so much, the man of the hour, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, for his very truthful and down-to-earth message. Everybody can relate, alam natin yan. May we call on now the ASEAN Business Advisory Council to please come on stage for the photo opportunity with our very own President. Next, please be ready, the Philippine Business conference awardees for the next batch. ASEAN BAC, please on stage. Thank you so much. You can now click your cameras. For the Philippine Business Conference awardees, can you please line up on the left side so that you will have your photo opportunity with our very own president. The ASEAN Business Advisory Council for the photo opportunity with the president. Thank you so much. Now may we have the Philippine Business Conference awardees. Please line on the left side of the stage, please. The very known Power Punch. May we have the PBC awardees on stage, please. The Philippine Business Conference awardees, please on the left side of the stage. Please join us, the Filipino-American awardees also. Please come on stage on the left side. Yeah. The PBC awardees and the Filipino-American awardees. It's on your right side, facing the stage. Philippine Business Conference awardees and the Filipino-American delegates, please come on stage. Thank you so much. It was a very successful 42nd PBC Conference and Expo. Congratulations to all of you delegates. Congratulations, PBC Chairman Angelito Lito Colonna. Congratulations and thank you very much to our President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. To all our awardees, congratulations.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
At this point, we would like to thank our very own President Rodrigo Duterte for gracing the 42nd Philippine Business Conference and Expo. We would like to request all our guests who are on stage right now to kindly please go back to your seats.